Alright, I'm back. I am back. Welcome back, everyone. I'm just waiting for this game to catch here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna start the video game tonight. This is Slice and Dice. This is like, well, as you might expect from the name, this is a dice rolling roguelite developed and published by Tan? Is that how you pronounce that? Interesting enough to start out as like an itch.io game, right? You could get it from there at first. It's like one of those sort of smaller, bite-sized type of experiences, but eventually made its way to Steam, right? And I was kind of holding on to it until I got my Live 2D debut, right? This is another one of those games on that list I was kind of just waiting to play, and now I'm able to, so... I've seen interesting things about this game, right? You have to take like a party of 5 and try to carry them through 20 rounds and get to the end that way. Right? Sounds easy enough, but obviously it's gonna be anything but. And I was trying things out. I didn't realize that like clicking one of these buttons here would start a run right away, so that's why we have a continue. But I think I'm gonna try starting on easy first and just get the hang of this. This will overwrite your in-progress game. Are you sure? Yeah, we're going in. Choose a blessing. So I can go for hero HP or an extra reroll. Yeah, I feel like rerolls are pretty important in a game like this. Confirm choice. Yeah. Yeah, you got the tutorial. We have reroll your dice, click a dice to lock it. So guessing this is each character has their face up, right? And then you can choose to lock in their action by clicking on a die. You also have like 2 rerolls, so you can choose to reroll some of the stuff that doesn't have a face, like these 2, right? I certainly don't want to lock in no action, so let's pop that one and that one and that one and reroll. See what we get. Ah, man, still on the X's. Okay, one more time. Alright. So now we can click on a hero to use their die and shield some incoming damage. So you can see what the enemies here are about to do, right? Their intents, right? The little colors on the edge here. And their actions that show what they're about to do. So it's all about, like, mitigation and kind of eliminating targets, right? Just like figuring out what you want to do to minimize the amount of damage that's being done to your team. Also, I notice I'm covering up some enemies. Apologies for that. I can like scoot myself over a little bit. Give y'all a little bit more viewing space here. All right, you might not be able to see the wolf portrait, but you can see their health, right? So yeah, I'm guessing you click on a character and then you can, yeah, then click on an enemy to choose who they will hurt. We're not gonna be able to kill anything, so... Wow, there's a little animation too, right? You just see that little dagger go and stab them. Alright. That says about to go to gray. Okay, you can click on an enemy and see who they're going to attack. Oh, cleave. Also hits both sides of the target. So this is like 3 damage spread out. Alright. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe I'll shield the thief and the defender, right? Because the thief has low health, so they're not going to be able to take as many hits. So end that turn. Alright, yeah, and then they roll their dice, you see who they target. Now it's up to you to decide if you want to commit or pick something else. But yeah, I think we'll lock in the 3 defense and the 2 attack. Is there a way I can see like what... Oh, nuts. Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. And see what the sides of their dice have, right? So it's all attack and defense right now. Man. I'll probably lock into 2 for that defender, but I want to see if I can re-roll this and get something better, possibly. Although I might end up with Bupkis. probably reroll this too, see if I can eke out a bit more damage. Or some damage. Alright, so this will give me 4 damage, so I can take out this wolf. And then this wolf here can, or you know, our 2 blockers here can end up defending against some of this. I have here tutorial. They're just telling you how to read the HP readout. So yeah, so the purple pips are like missing HP, red pips are how much HP they have, yellow is how much damage you're going to take, and the green is how much poison they're going to take, I'm assuming at the end of the turn. Oh! Tutorial shows tips and suggests things you have never done. Yeah, I'll dismiss that. No, I definitely want to keep the tutorials coming. I feel like this is something I should keep aware of. But yeah, we can take out that wolf. That will eliminate a lot of damage. Okay, so yeah, you can see how much damage each character is going to take over here as well. So I plan accordingly there, but we should probably defend the thief and the lazy, because the defender can definitely take a hit. Alright, a 3 damage attack, so as long as I get 1 block. Oh, there you go, we got a good amount. What does a bow represent? Range. Can target enemies in the back row and avoids on-hit passives. Ooh. Might actually come in handy. Alright, we'll lock that in. Lock that in for that defender and that, and we'll re-roll these 2. Again! There we go. Re-roll 1 more time, see if I can... Okay, we're good. Monsters show their intentions and you get to respond. Incoming damage is shown in yellow. Yeah, and you can like see the little circle over there that lets you know who they plan on attacking. Although depending on like the colors of all your characters, that might not be as helpful as you'd hope. That always gets me. I am tempted to press skip all, but I certainly want to keep the tutorials coming. Alright, well, we'll be able to take out the wolf this round, right? We're good, we're good. Oh. Tutorial. Heroes fully heal between fights. Huh. So you don't have to worry about, like, health management. Each fight is its own separate encounter. What is this? Oh! I can choose to level up a class, alright. I can change the thief into a juggler or one of the defenders into a guardian. What's a gold shield do? Engage. ×2 versus targets with full health. So that means it's twice as effective? What is this? Cantrip. Activates during rolling if it lands face up. Oh. So just like hurts the enemy like that? Oh, 1 self-damage. Oh. So that's them, like, fumbling their throws there. Ooh, that's risky. Maybe I'll just go with the Guardian. Even if that gives me 1 extra null face. Wait, what's this? Cleave. Okay, that hits both sides of the target. Let's go with Defender. Confirm choice? Yeah, we're going with that. It's an inventory. Items! No items, frowny face. Man. Even the item bag is sad. It's like, please fill me with items. Unfortunately, we just continue. Of course, we have a big die targeting the goblin. Oh, man. Lazy's gonna eat it super hard unless we can somehow bring it back. Yeah, we're definitely gonna lock that in for the lazy. Oh, this provides 2 defense across 3 targets. And then that's 2 damage, so we'll lock that in. Yeah, let's lock that in. Now re-roll these 2 and see what we can pull up here. Oh no, not the X. Ah, jeez. All right, again. Okay. better. Tutorial. Right-click an enemy to see all their sides. Oh yeah. See it here, and you see, like, what each face will do for you. What's that? Eliminate. Target must have the least HP. Wait. Must have the least HP? What does that mean? Alright. So we can at least... ice one rat, right? Take at least one of them out. Should probably take out the ones targeting yellow, because they're in big trouble at the moment. Could use the fighter and the thief to take out another rat. Lessen the heat on our lazy here. There's a bit of overkill damage. Alright, so that'll be within a inch of their lives, but if I target the thief, this will give block to everyone here. Alright, and then they'll just back the lazy some more, even though... Okay, the defender will take 1 damage, but that's fine. Couldn't quite break through that shield. Okay. So I'm guessing that symbol means they must target the person with the lowest HP. It's probably like lowest current HP, too. Alright. Lock that in, and that one, and... I'm gonna reroll everything else. Ooh! Big shield, alright. Get that one. Get the 3 damage sword. And, actually, yeah, might as well lock that in, because that'll be enough to take everyone out, right? Just to stab this guy twice, and then this guy twice. Tutorial. Tutorial does not alter gameplay. Okay, so basically they're saying this is not a preset run, right? You can't, like, erase your save file and then do this again and expect the same outcome. Okay. Choose an item. A random tier 1 item. Can either get a seedling, which I guess replaces the left side with 2 damage growth. Growth gets 1 pip this fight after use. And then Barkskin is immune to shields plus 2 HP. So they won't be able to get any block, but they'll get slightly extra health to compensate. Yeah, I'm definitely taking seedling. What is that? Replace the left side. So why does it say 1 and 2? That means the leftmost face, which means it would be like this one here, right? Like that? Huh. You can take them off. I thought this was going to be a one-time use item. That works. Maybe I should put it on the fighter. Because that essentially changes this face into something that just grows over time. Yeah, alright. Let's do it. Let's continue. Fight number 3. Oh, they're all going after the thief. Not much in the way of block, unfortunately. Alright, let's do a cleave. Or actually, no, I shouldn't. I should be getting, like, the big block. Now, re-rolling everything. Oh my god! Come on! Dice, work with me here. Okay, good. I can lock that in. Since I only have a 1 in 6 chance of getting, like, the 3 attack, maybe I should just lock that in. It's a 1 pip, though. That's a 0. That's a nothing. I mean, whatever I re-roll this on, it'll be something, so I'm fine with just flipping that around. Okay. Tutorial. If there's a skull on the end turn button, a hero is about to die. Oh, yeah. Nice to have an indicator for that. It's like, hey, you might want to check your interface there. Someone's in real danger. Alright, but it's okay. The defender can protect the thief. Protect him from the majority of the damage. We're good there. We're good there, at least. Let's focus on taking out the goblins. Because they have some faces that deal damage to the lowest HP character. Got this time. Oh my god, once again, the thief in mortal danger. Alright. Guess I'll lock in the 3 here, and reroll everything else. Finally, the growth. And there's a range attack for you. I want to go with, spread shield. Yeah. One more roll. Come on, lazy. Come on, lazy, you can do it. Frick. Tutorial. Use a hero, then undo. Oh. Oh, so... Okay. So when you use an action, you can choose to uncommit. I'm guessing as long as it doesn't involve a die roll. So if you feel like you want to make a different decision, you can totally do so. Alright. Actually is pretty nice. Okay, so we should probably help these guys, and then we'll shoot the other goblin. So the Guardian takes 1 teeny claw swipe. Oh man. Going for the top. Oh, definitely given that. There. Shields are fine. That. And again. And again. Okay, at least we got 1 damage thing. My god. Alright. Kill the goblin. I'll be able to mitigate all the damage. Cool. Lazy ass will get some extra shield just because they're in the middle. Alright, we're good. We don't need to do anything here. Just, shoot. Right? Fighter just yells, "Cover me!" Thief covers them, and then, the fighter goes in for the stab finish. So now we get the upgrade again, huh? Trapper and the... Can I upgrade the lazy? Can I give them, can I get them to be something with more usable faces? Alright, what do we have here? Dodge all damage and enemy effects this turn, okay. Kill an enemy with 4 or less HP ranged, and then 1 damage vulnerable. Target takes 1 damage from dice and abilities this turn. Ooh. So it's like kind of like a death or glory kind of deal. Or I can go with the Warden, which seems like an upgraded defender. They're guaranteed to do something. And deal extra damage and a bit better on defense too. I think I might go with Defender. Seems to be the better class here. And inventory, I'll stick with what I have. So now we're fighting against the Wolf and the Alpha. Oh, I see. So if it's like a big pip, that indicates 5. Little pips are 1. I see, I see. Wow. Like, Spread shield isn't gonna do much good. Should I try re-rolling for maybe one of the gold shields? I'll try re-rolling that too. Or should I do like 5 damage to the wolf? Nah, I'm thinking I'll lock in these 2. And re-roll all these dice and see what I get from them. Oh, that's even worse. Again! Okay, at least I got that. Give me something here! Ah. Okay, can at least, take out the wolf here. That'll remove the damage from the fighter. The lazy can go take 3 from the alpha. And then Guardian can go shield the Warden. They're still gonna take a big hit. What are your other faces? Okay, so that's 6, that's cleave for 2, and then this is... Ew! That summons a wolf. So really, we should just be, like, focusing fire on the alpha, huh? Unless the wolf is about to do something real drastic. We should focus on the alpha. Otherwise, it'll be the omega for us. Nah, that didn't come out too great. Oh boy. Alright, can at least block 4 of that damage there. And I'm gonna reroll everything else. Yep, locking that. And I think this will let us absorb the hit entirely. Can I unlock a die? Oh yeah, I can. If I get like something good in another spot, I can re-roll, but it's like a 1 in 6 to actually get the attack anyway. And oh my god, just 2 really? I mean, hey, at least this guy will get a bunch. Oh wow, they say stuff. It's like, hey, thanks for that. This like improv party. It's kind of decides out of nowhere, hey, let's go raid a dungeon today, and that's what they're gonna do. Alright, so now they're spreading out the damage with this one. At least can protect 1 character. Okay, I can protect 2. Alright, let's see if I can get damage for the other 2 characters here. Alright, at least I got 4. At least I can deal 4 to the alpha. We're in striking range here. Everyone, cover each other! Yeah. At least I'll summon the wolf. Ah, frick. Oh! Right, end of turn. So if I can deal 4 damage, which I'm able to do, we can prevent the alpha from summoning a wolf. Just like that. Ha ha! No reinforcements for you! I'm guessing now we're fighting against a higher tier of enemy in this next 5th of the run here. Choose an item. Faint Halo. 1 HP this fight whenever I save a hero. Oh. Like, protect them? And Peaked Cap. Copy the middle side onto the left side. Oh, man. None of them are good, though. Maybe I'll just take the Halo. It's at least something. Oh, okay. That's how equipment works. Here, we'll give it to... actually, the Warden, because they have fewer HP. What are your... oh, poison. Unblockable damage at the end of the turn. Is that on top of, like, regular damage, or... wow, they really upped the numbers pretty quick. Alright, let's see how this goes. Ooh. 8 damage out the gate. It's not great. So I'll be able to mitigate some of it. Oh, wow. Bunch of good stuff now. Okay. Need to help this guy out. And... probably hit the top fella. Not that it matters, we're not going to be able to kill anything. I wonder what's 2 exclamation point. What does that mean? Man, it's like after Area 1, the gloves are off. They're like, yeah, hopefully you figured out how this works, because we're going to go all out. Alright, can at least stab this bandit and be done with them. You go protect, and do some stabby stabs. Alright. The bandit is trying to flee. Will you let them escape? I mean, yeah, we're just adventurers, right? We're not barbarians. What is question mark? Enemies will try to flee if they think the fight is hopeless. There's no gameplay benefit either way. Huh? So they're just like role-playing at this point. Do you want to be like an absolutely savage crew who leaves no enemy behind, or are you just like merciful? Anyways, it's kind of easy to take them out, but why not? If there's no gameplay benefit, we'll just let them go. Okay. Oh wow. I like this ranger though. What is a whirl? 1 damage to all enemies. Okay. And that's a cleave effect. Cleave block. What does this do? This is a volley. Oh yeah, okay, it's a ranged cleave. So you're doing like a scatter arrow kind of, right? A spread arrow. What's this one? Engage. Oh, extra damage to full HP enemies. Huh. I kind of want to change this thief to a ranger. Even though whirl sounds kind of neat. Yeah, we'll go with this. Fight 6 of 20. Let's go. I wonder what that gray HP is. Oh, I see. Must be removed individually. Does that mean, like, no matter how much damage each hit is, it will only be reduced to 1? This is 7 to damage to all enemies, and what is this? Oh, it's poisons. It's all poison. It's poison all the way down. So you gotta ice them quick. Man, everyone's getting hit. Though some more so than the others. Ranger especially. Yeah, maybe we should just like do. Okay, we'll do 3 blocks and see if I can reroll the fighter die to get an offensive. Come on, offensive face. Give me a sword. Alright. This is fine. See, the ranger's gonna get the big defense, and Guardian could get the little defense. Or Warden. I probably should have given that to the Guardian. Oh well. It's fine. They got lots of HP. They'll be able to take the hit anyhow. No, fighter's in danger. But it's okay. I can be the big block. And you can eke something out here. Alright, do I take the block, or do I try for that very vanishingly low chance of an actual hit? I think I only need to defend like 2 people here, right? And since, or no, the snake doesn't have full health, so... Oh, but the slate does, so it'll be extra defense anyway. Yeah, let's do it. You know what they say, no guts, no glory, and, well, turns out I got no glory that turn, so... It is what it is. I could've used that block to save the fighter a bit more damage. Should I do that? Because they only have 5 HP. Yeah, let's do it. And then you can stab the snake. Yeah, I'll be able to go down next turn. Ranger's in danger, though. Ranger danger! Ranger danger! Okay, so we can at least take out the snake with one of these hits, and then maybe we can hit the slate with the other stuff. Guardian can go block, and we'll see if we can get the lazy to do something. Everyone's just like poking the lazy with the stick. Come on, do something! Oh my god, I don't know why anyone ever invited you onto their party. Good lord. Target an enemy. Remember, I can right-click to take an action back. Also, I can undo, right, if the situation really arises, but... Yep. 5 individual hits. Its HP gets... any damage it takes is reduced to 1. Alright. Tier 3 item. I can get a pocket... What is that? Pocket Phylicatry? What does this do? Adds pain to the 2 left sides. Plus 5 HP. I take N damage. Oh. That doesn't sound great. And a kilt. Copy the right side onto the rightmost side. Alright. Actually, with some of these things with X's, that might not be so bad. Like, specifically, it's a kilt. Like, all the characters who would benefit from that would be the kind of characters who would wear a kilt. I should probably take the kilt, right? It's kind of like the stepping stone to wearing a full-on skirt, you know? Ah, see, it's like what I was like kind of thinking about, you know, way back when I was a kid. I was like, oh man, since I'm a guy, I can't wear skirts, so I'll just wear the next best thing, right? I'll just go find myself a kilt. Yeah, I was just like, you know, looking all over the internet. I was like, oh man, what kind of sort of like skirt/dress-like garments would be okay for guys to wear, you know? Turns out there's a lot of them worldwide. Tutorial. Tier 3 items are about 3 times as good as Tier 1 items. Okay. So they really do jump up in quality, huh? Okay. Yeah, we put this here. Oh. Let's copy the right side onto the rightmost side, but... Yeah. So it has to be like this face into this face. That's how that works. So really only the ranger's gonna benefit from that, so I guess, an archer in a skirt. I don't know, it works. Let us continue. Minus our big enemy is a Slimer. What does a Slimer do? Summons a Slimelet every 5th turn. 3 damage to top and bottom, 2 damage and cleave, and then Militia is just straight up 4 attack. If an enemy I target gets 5+ shields, I flee. Oh, so you're like a bit of a coward, huh? Alright. Ah, an alternative way to defeat the enemy. Since I do have, like, fellas with big defense here, that might not be such a bad idea. Here, I might re-roll all of these, actually. See if I can get something better. Yeah, we'll lock in that for Ranger. They can target the Slimer in the middle. Yeah, but... 7 HP, so I can deal 7 damage to them. That would do them in, wouldn't it? I think I'll re-roll this one, see if I can get... Or should I not? I stick with the 2 I have now. This will be times 2 damage, so if I lock in this and this, I can just straight up kill the Slimer. Although it means, like, these guys will be taking Mondo damage. But it'll be fine, right? It'll be fine, right? Okay. Can at least cause one of them to run. Oh yeah, just like that, they're gone. What happens if I undo? They come back, alright, alright. So you can't cheese it and right, you can't undo the die and make them both run. Because the other guy's like, oh, you're not blocking them anywhere. Alright, I'm back. Oh, it splits right away. Man. Alright. And that's fine, I can still kill you anyway. Like that. Like, stabby stab. Alright. Can deal 4 to the Guardian. So if I can get 5 block... Oh yeah, no, I got it. I got it. Right, target that, and we're done. Oh, we're already at the second boss. The Slime Queen. Man, look at that thing. That's certainly not... That is a creature you do not want to get swallowed up by. That seems very unpleasant. Not that you would want to get swallowed by any character, but, you know. Finally, we can change up the lazy into something slightly more useful. Let's see what this is. Death Wish, ×2 if I am dying this turn. Whoa. I wonder if that makes order of operations matter. So if they're on like their deathbed, right? You want them to use their attack before blocking them up or something like that. And then this is, oh, pain. I take 4 damage. That's a cleave. What's this one? Damage Bloodlust, +1 pip for each damaged enemy. Whoa. Steel, +1 pip for each shield I have. Huh. Interesting. I kind of like their current die layout. I might swap out the lazy, even if that means they gain 2 faces where they could self-hurt. That's still a bunch of damage. I wonder, does block help defend against self-damage? Let's see how this goes. We'll see if this ends up in my demise or not. Alright, what's that little face do? Oh, it's just 3. 3, 3, 3. And the Slime Queen's deal is that it summons 2 extra Slimelets every 5 HP. Heavy. Oh, I see. This targets the character with the most HP, and then this is 5 damage to top and bottom. Alright, so you hit pretty hard. It's like a case of, do you have like good faces? Hopefully you do, cause we're pulling out the stops. There's no more hand holding here. If I can get the gold bow. Or should I just stick with this one? Stick with the 2 damage I have. Try not to go for 6 there. Okay, I should probably target Fighter. Right, because that'll give Guardian more health. And then have the Warden stab the Slimelet. Take them out of the equation. So Guardian will only lose half their current health. Right, and then the Slime Queen can get stabbed a lot. Oh! Summons a Slimer. Alright. It's a classic slime enemy type, right? They just like split into more and more slimes as they get weakened. Which means a Slimer's gonna split a Slimelet off of itself. Alright. Man. This is great. Guess we could have the Berserker go out in a blaze of glory. We don't want to try re-rolling. Getting the 3 damage Death or Glory attack is a 1 in 6, and then the cleave is also a 1 in 6. I don't want to change up the fighter though. Get a better face, perhaps. Okay, do I want to stick with the 2, or... Okay, let's re-roll this. We could just take out the Slime Queen, right? That would stop the damage to the fighter and the Guardian. Well, it means that would probably cost the Berserker. But if all the characters get their health back, that means other characters will be revived, right? Or is that not something I wanna risk? Can I undo that perhaps? I like how the undo button tells you how many rolls you have remaining. You can choose to maybe commit to something else. Alright! I could also choose to not take an action. I could just leave the Berserker where they are. Because the other guys have enough damage to just take out the big one. Yeah, and then the Guardian can shield them up, right? So now we just gotta deal with 2 smaller slimes. Could I get like a gold bow? Sure would be nice. And maybe like not the 4 damage pain sword. That would be nice too. Yeah, I'm gonna reroll everything. Alright. I'll lock that in and reroll again. Oh, there we go. The Death or Glory swing. Deal 6, because he's about to go down. And one more reroll. See if I can get something. Hey, a gold shield. Alright. Yeah, we can just like completely clean out one Slimer. Take out that one. Oh, I forget. The plus counts as an HP. It's not its own thing. Alright. And the ranger can use the shot to... Oh, man. I thought it was going to target everything. I thought it would cleave to the people I click on. So I want to actually hit the middle, because that'll get everyone that way. And yeah, now the others can just, lock them up. Although, should probably be given the big block to the Berserker, because they only have 4 HP. Rangers got a lot of health. They can take a few hits, right? Alright, another spread shot. That's fine. Can do with that. You know what? You can do damage this time. We'll re-roll the others. Ugh. Can I get the... Alright, cool. It's not a Death or Glory thing, so it's only just 3 damage this time, but that's fine. Right. Now, do that. Stab you, and then wipe you out that way. Hey, there we go. 9 out of 20. Now I can choose a tier 4 item. Enchanted Shield. At the start of each turn, Self Shield 1 ink bottle replaces blank sides with Shield 1 cantrip. Oh. Well, that would have been perfect for the lazy earlier. Well, it's still not that bad with the Berserker. Maybe I'll grab this. I can give that to the Berserker. Here, you have some ink. At least get yourself a bit more defense. And what do we have here? Bones and zombies. Okay, so we're like in the graveyard land. 1 damage to adjacent allies on death. Like these guys? Huh. Kind of like self-destructing zombies. And then they deal 4 damage straight up. And what does a zombie do? So you cleave and you poison. And there's 5 of you, so you got the numbers thing going. It's like the Fallen party, right? This is a party that's tried to traverse the dungeon and has fallen, and now you just got to go clean up the remains. Oh, man. Okay, we'll definitely take that. And that. And... I guess we can stick with this. The Berserker can at least get, like, 1 big self-damage hit. I'll reroll the other 2, see if I can get the gold bow, or maybe a cleave shot. Hey, look at that! And we'll take that for the growth. Alright. So we swing here. Yep. The adjacent enemies take 1. Huh! So it's a pretty good strategy to take out the bones in the middle. That way you can kind of do the extra spread damage that way, right? Yeah, that works out. Right, and then you can, I guess, stab the guy on the bottom here. And now we gotta lock you 2 up. Although Warden's gonna get poisoned, but it's okay. They got 10 health. So when they get hit with poison, that just persists. But these battles are also quick, so... How's that? Let's see, shield 1 to a random ally, even though it's on the Berserker. I guess this is like whoever is targeted, it'll try to shield whoever needs it the most. Okay, this actually works out. Can deal 1 damage to everything. Then... yeah, I'll stick with 3 shield there and reroll everything else. Look at that, another block. You know what? Can lock that in because it'll be a kill shot. One more reroll. Alright, a cleave. That's fine. Yeah, so we start like that. And then... yeah. It's just reduced amount of damage that everyone will take. And then you two can go... give these guys some block. The ranger will take 1 fewer damage. Alright, so now we got a cleave on the bottom. It's okay, they only have 4 HP, so... we got everything we need to finish them off, right? Shoot, stab, stab. They come in for the dual strike. The dual strike. So it looks like it alternates between classing characters up and then giving you items. I'm guessing each character will get an opportunity to class up, which is why the fighter has 2 choices now. I can either choose Brute or Soldier. What is this? Stun an enemy with equal or less HP than me. It will go up to 8. And then this is Heavy. Target must have the most. Oh. Is that 2 damage? Self-shield. Shield myself for 2. Interesting. And this is just like an upgraded fighter. In that case, it might be worth giving the Brute the kilt, right? Because then we get like 2 spaces with stun. Yeah, being able to take an enemy out, right? Just being able to incapacitate them might also be useful. Can't hurt them, then we can at least get them that way. I think I'll go with this. Fighter items unequipped. Well, that's nice. Fortunately, I don't know like any other character would be able to benefit from the seed, so... yeah. Guess that's why it's a tier 1 item, right? Everyone else has attacks that are kind of better than a ramping 2 damage attack. Alright, let's go with this. Man, Berserker's in trouble. If I can roll for a stun. And... what is a square? Become immune to damage this turn. Oh, so there's a cap. I see. Which means I should probably... keep the Ranger's cleave, maybe? Which I don't think any other characters have a cleave. At least do that and get 1 goes to damage threshold. You know what? Probably need more blocks, so let's do that. Let's reroll and see what the Berserker gets. I wonder. Does immune to damage means it won't take any more damage, or does the damage stop there? If I somehow find a way to deal 6 damage to a ghost, will that just take it out entirely? Oh well, I'm still gonna just re-roll this and see if I can get like a Death or Glory. Fortunately, I didn't. And Alright, can at least help you there. Attack everyone there. Let's get one ghost to their damage cap. Okay, so they too take full damage, it's just that they won't take any more damage after that. Alright. What is this? Eliminate. Oh, okay. Target's character with the least HP. I guess is the Berserker? Okay. We'll just have to stick with this for now. Ew. Ectoplasm and slime. These guys are gonna need a good shower after it's all done. I mean, that's just like adventuring in general, right? Even if you don't go in like a dank, slimy place, you're probably gonna need a shower anyway, because you're gonna be sweating. Sweating in your clothes and your armor and from all the fighting that you're gonna be doing, you know? Alright, this is just a regular 2 damage attack now, but we'll stick with it anyway. Keep the brute with their self-shield. That can stay there. I want to do a cleave. I can use that to sort of trip this ghost's immunity and then work on everyone else. Yeah, because everyone's not taking that much damage. I don't have to worry about it too much. Ooh, 3? Yeah. We'll stay there. And now, let's hit everything. Right. So, the bottom ghost is immune. Don't have to focus on that anymore. Can wipe out the top ghost. Oh, and then we can take out Slimer. Uh-oh. Warden's like, hey man, nice shot. Hey man, nice bow. Said, hey man, nice bow. That song actually has some pretty sinister undertones. Really sinister. At least, you know, if it was written in response to what it was being written about. Good golly. Okay. Yeah, this'll do it. Right, just do that. And that. Same. There we go. We're halfway through. Ooh, a spiker and a sniper. Man. Even in a pixelated form, that looks appropriately freaky. You can only imagine what that would look like otherwise. What do you have here? Water. Change the middle row. Change the pips it offers. And what is this? Cracked wheel. Add sticky to all sides, +1 reroll. Sticky cannot be rerolled. I see. So whatever you get with that die is what you get, but you'll get 1 overall reroll for everything else? I'm guessing this one, you want to put it on a die that has, like, you know, these 2 faces here have actual pips, and then these 2 faces here are, like, miscellaneous effects. You know, something you don't care as much. Well, I like not having to commit, so let's pick water. Wonder what happens if you skip. Let's see, who would benefit the most from this? Warden. Nah, I would might change this to a max 5, and then this would be a 2, 3, and a 0. This will make this like a 2, 3, and a 1, and then these 2 would be unaffected. This will make the cleave ineffective and make one of the shields ineffective. This would also double one of the other shields. So you still have like 2 dud spaces, but slightly different now. Ultimately, it kind of boils down to, well, you want to boost, what do you want to mitigate? I don't think there's anything that would greatly benefit from this, unless I can get Berserker into a constant death state. and then cleave for like 8. Which is honestly kind of big. Which is probably why you get the 1 self-damage, right? You get that one down, you get into the... closer to the death state, and then try to get the 1 in 6 super berserk while building up block in the meantime. Alright, let's try that. Actually, let's see what the spiker does real quick. This is 7, 7, 7, 2 damage to all enemies, and then sniper is... okay, 4 to the lowest, and then 5 damage, so y'all hit pretty hard. What does that mean? Back row. I'm guessing that means you can't take them out except by range attacks, or you defeat all the front row fellas first. Oh! And this one's on hit, damage to the attacker for 2. Oh. Well, they call him a spiker for a reason, I guess. So this is where having like the low damage pips start hurting, because you'll be eating more damage you can deal out, which ain't great. Enemies target randomly, but prefer targets who are not already dying. Ah, man. Really? Telling us a little bit about their intents. I mean, it works. Alright. Block you up, because you're gonna eat a lot of damage. Since I got, like, a dedicated ranger, maybe... it won't be such a bad idea to... shoot the sniper, so I can try to take him out next turn. Go and mitigate everyone else's damage. Huh. Yeah, damage is taken out of your block first. That makes sense. Alright, go with that. Oh man. Second turn, same as the first. Oh yeah, this will be enough to take out the sniper. Can do that, and we're gonna reroll everything else. Hey, there's our cantrip. Let's do it again. You know what? We'll do that. Oh no, that's gonna be 4 self-damage, and then with the 2 from the spiker, that's gonna put you in a dead state. Go for that one, though. Get. Alright. It's something. But we'll take out the sniper. Remove that from the equation. Oh. Block everyone up here. Just, smack them. Just smack everyone. Yeah, alright. So I wonder if save means you stop him from dying, and that's what gets you the extra HP. Is that what that means? Actually, I can do better than that. You know, you can keep doing the 2 self-damage, because you have the self-shield, which helps protect you from, 2. Come on, I just need at least, like, 2 damage. Alright, that works out. I can do this. Alright, just blow and blow. Spiker done. Let's see who I can upgrade this time. Alright, Ranger into Sharp Shot and Guardian to Valkyrie. What's with the skull mask? What does this do? Target ally cannot die this turn. Revive the 2 topmost defeated allies. Huh. Shield 2 Rescue. Rescue can be reused if it saves a hero. 4 damage. Death Wish. Times 2 if I'm dying this turn. Huh. So they're like the ultimate defense. We have the Sharp Shot, which is like high damage. Copycat. Copy the previous keywords from the previous die this turn. Can target Enemies in the back row and avoids on-hit passives. Does this kill an enemy with 6 or less HP ranged? Or just 3 damage? Might go with this one. This is just like more consistent damage. Should probably see what these do. Lich summons a bones every 5th HP, and they got 20 of them. Oh, wow. They can summon lots of skeletons, but skeletons do explode, and they do hurt the other side. Question is, how many enemies can appear at once? Is there a cap to it, or can I just, like, keep showing up until I'm overwhelmed? This is weakens. Targets -1 to all pips. Ooh. Petrify. Transforms 2 sides to stone this fight. Oh, God. So if you don't take out the Lich quick, they're gonna disable you. Gonna make quick work of you. Oh boy. So it's gonna be painful no matter what. At least there's no self-damage, so could do like one swing here, like that. See what I can do from there. Definitely want to re-roll these. Alright, maybe I can stun the Lich. Maybe that's going to be the strat, right? Just keep stunning the Lich and use everyone else to whittle him down. Means I want you to do some damage, and then definitely want you to like get some block or something. Wide block. I can reduce 2 damage from like these guys, or maybe these two. I want to do on top though. Right, I don't necessarily want Berserker to die. Oh right, equal to or less HP. I can't stun the Lich until they go down to 8. Oh man. Means they're gonna summon some bones. 2 boneses. Put the S at the end. Bones. Still, being able to stun a skeleton might not be the worst idea. Right, because I can maybe stun that skeleton. Actually, I'd much rather kill it. Which probably means I want to... Okay, wait. Let me think this over. I want to stick with that, but do I want to try re-rolling this? Try for the 1 and 3 at the gold shield, or just stick with the 2? With these 2, I can at least take 2 of the skeletons out of the battle. And then we can... Oh, we can take another one. We can take the last one out of the battle with the last one, so we really don't need the shield, do we? At most, I'd use the shield up here so that the Berserker will take less damage from sword. But yeah, do that. And yeah, we can stun the bones up here to reduce that. Okay, Sharp Shot will only take 1, so we can hit this bones here in the middle to do some damage to the end. And then the Lich will summon more bones. So I guess the goal isn't really to take on the Lich directly. Kind of want to keep the bones down, and you'll be able to do residual damage to the Lich anyway. Well, that's not really advised, because they'll be able to wear you down that way, but... Alright. I can actually stick with this arrangement here. Okay, you can go smack this fella, and then go whittle that one down. Right, and then let's do a big swing at bones up here. Right, that leaves the sharp shot with a lot of damage incoming, but we can mitigate that. And let's see. We'll preserve the sharp shot a bit more. Alright, so everyone will deal reduced damage. We only have to deal with 2. Man. I'm getting lucky. I'm not hitting the petrification. Oh, you know? This might not be so bad, since the Berserker will only take 3 this turn. Right, we can do that to take out this bones. Then we can... full focus on the Lich. Alright, block for you, and then... yeah, reroll these 2 to see if we can get some damage. Alright. Come on, give me a damage. Alright, hammer. That works. Alright, we'll shoot you. Summons another bones. But... could probably... Oh! Oh! Cannot target back row enemies. Okay, so the only way to damage the Lich directly is to kill everything else first. I see, I see. Alright. You know what, let's shield up the Berserker. Keep him at 2. Oh no, there's the petrification. First they're taking on the sharp shot. It's my main source of DPS right there, man. Kill an enemy with 5 or less HP ranged. Okay, so we can get this guy to... we can deal at least 6 damage with the other fellas. The sharp shot might have a clean shot on him. Then again, with everything being weakened, that's not as likely, so we should probably take that out. Reroll everything! We also got the bones to take care of. That's gonna come back out. Okay, we can at least stop the damage. I have to assume the effect will still proc no matter what. Yeah, Brute's not gonna be able to reduce the Lich to... Oh, no, we are, right? We'll go down to 6. And then we can stun the Lich. Although they're gonna be in the back row, so they'll summon the bones and then we can't target them anymore, so... that's gotta be it's not gonna be of much use. Might as well see if we can roll damage. Alright, that's good. And at least hit the Berserker, hit the Lich with a big attack. Oh, there comes the bones, but we can wipe out the bones like that, and then stab the Lich again, and then protect the sharp shot. They're gonna lose some faces. Which ones do we lose? Alright. Still a 50% chance to attack. Yeah, I got another petrification thing. This time you're targeting the Warden. Actually pretty good. Actually pretty good now. Should probably take that out. Oh. What did I proc there? Oh, this! Oh, this, right. It's a cantrip, so it'll deal 2 damage and it inadvertently activates the bones. Should I continue with that then? Guess I can use the Berserker to wipe that out. Oh yeah, and then the Sharp Shot and Brute can finish off the Lich. Like that! Alright, we're at the next 80%. Got 8 more fights to go. Get an item. Choose an item, Qatar. Add trio to all damage sides. Times 3 if the same pips as the 2 previous dice this turn. 2 previous so like at least 2 dice have the same pips, then it'll deal more damage. What is Silver Pendant? Plus 2 to incoming shields. I have a Hydra here with 20 HP. What is this? 10 damage. 5 damage cleave. But also, it dies if it takes 5 damage, or takes damage 5 times in a turn. Ah. And the top one is the Ghost. We faced that one before. Do we want to go for like hyper offense or slightly extra defense? I kind of want to do hyper offense actually. Let's do that. A shot at hyper offense. And we'll give it to the Brute. Should I give it to the Sharp Shot? Because this one has 3 sides that are 3, and then this one has 2 2s and 2 3s, so it's slightly lower probability. Sharp Shot might benefit more from this. I'll give it to them. Thinking of removing the water. Or no, removing the water won't matter. If we can hit the Hydra 5 times in the same turn, it'll die. So it's an incentive to go out on the offense. Tutorial. Swap 2 items on the hero. Equipped items apply their effects in order 1 then 2. Ah, that makes sense. Actually works out that way. So that way the cleave is only affected, and then these 2 shields can do their 1 cantrip. Alright. That's actually good to know. There's an order of operations to this thing. Like, you can affect the order of operations, I mean. Alright, let's continue. Let's see if I can get 5 damages. If I can do that, I might be alright. Yeah, we can lock in these 2 and try re-rolling for the others. Here we go. A 3rd one? Hey, we did it! By golly, but this means someone's gonna be eating 6. The Sharp Shot's gonna eat 6 damage. That's a substantial amount of damage. Yeah, you know what they say, right? No guts, no glory. Just like that. Sharp Shot's gonna take mondo damage, but it's okay. We only have the Ghost to deal with now. Strategy, am I right? Oh, wait, this is kill an enemy with 6 or less HP, so yeah, we're good. Sharp Shot can go take a snipe at this, finish him off. Boom! Headshot. What upgrades we have? Leader. What is this? Another hero can use their dice again. Ooh. 2 damage duplicate. Copy this onto all allied sides this turn. Huh. This is Shield 2 Smith. Target gets +2 to damage and shield sides this turn. That's why they're a leader. They boost everyone else. The Paladin here. Heal and shield 3. Oh. They have 3 damage. So you got like... Oh. Cleanse. Reduce target's negative effects by 4. Poisoned, weakened, petrified, and inflicted. Ah. Actually be pretty handy. Certainly would do better than Guardian. It's like half offense, half defense. You have Gnolls and a Troll. 1. Reduce damage taken from abilities and dice by 1. So you just get like absolute defense. And then this one is regenerate 1 health at the end of each turn. that the thing of trolls? They just like regenerate their health. Anyways, I'll pick Paladin. Guardian items unequipped, which was the Halo. Give this to the Warden because they have 4 shield sides. And then that seed will remain unused. Alright. Let us continue. Is that big club a cleave? Yeah, it is. Okay. Now, the brute can at least stun one of these nulls, so maybe I'll stick with that, and then the sharp shot can kill another one. Take these shields for now. And roll that. Again! An effective cleave. We don't want that. Ah, man. Alright. Let's start taking out some fellas. We should probably save the Berserker here, because the defenders here can take some hits. Have them cover each other, actually. Oh, Sharp Shot's gonna eat 3. Can I undo that? There. Warden will be close to death here. It'll be fine. Ooh, another insta-kill. I like that. What's that other thing? Exerted next turn, incoming? Exerted? What is exerted? Alright, I think I can roll with this because we'll be able to heal the Warden there. And take out... Oh, I see. That Buster Sword is probably what does it. Exert replaces all sides with blanks until the end of the turn. I see. Big damage, but it won't be able to do much. But if you can take it out this turn, it won't be so bad. Oh, the hammer means they have to target the highest HP, so you gotta hit that. You can take out this other null. It's fine. Now the Warden can protect one character. It'll probably be the Berserker. Everyone else can take a hit. Yeah, now it's just a troll, so we can go all out. I'm gonna swap out this stun. Okay, you have 6. They're gonna deal... Well, that's 13, so... Yeah, that'll bring him down to 5, and then we can use the stun. Be able to... take you out the turn after. Come on, give me a damage, give me damage. Alright. We're good, actually. We're pretty good. Eat Mondo damage. Actually, we can just take you out. Just like that. Oh no, 3 slates! Everything deals minimal damage. What is this? A duck. Add echo to the 2 right sides. Copy the pips of the previous dice this turn. Ooh. That might come in handy with, like, say, the shield cantrip. Pair kings. Add pair to the top and bottom sides. Pair +2 if the same pips as previous dice this turn. Oh, ×2. Go with the duck, or... Yeah, let's go with the duck. Actually, now I think about it, the duck might be pretty good with the paladin as well, right? Because if it copies the pips of the previous dice, that means if it lands on that, it'll deal even more damage. We can just stick with these, although we probably want to take the water off. Because we need to spread that damage now, and Berserker's the only one with a spread shot at this point. And, you know, this might not be too bad either. This will alter the... this one here. Definitely don't want to put the seed on or anything still. Alright, let's do this. So now it's not all about the big damage, it's just being able to deal damage at all. Also, blocking up their attacks. Right, we need to be able to mitigate some of that damage. Which definitely means we should just mow down the slates one by one. Hurrah, hurrah. And 5, target the top, because we need to... oh, let's have the most HP. Okay, we can target. I should have used the brute first. Dang it. That's fine. It's fine. Hopefully... oh god, it's 2 fists. Hopefully I can take out one of them this turn. The Berserkers in death or glory mode. Also realized Paladin's all hammer, so they're always going to target the enemy with the most health. Let's reroll this. Okay. Can at least take down 1 slate. Save someone from a grisly end. And then these 2 will have to target one with the most HP, and then... ah, no. Should I let my defenders go? See if I can try to potentially survive with just 3 guys. I think I can mow down another slate in this state, right? Yeah, Paladin's always going to target highest HP, so they're not going to be of much help. Warrior does have 2 damage sides. Maybe I should just like have the other Warden do their damage, right? Just go out in the blaze of glory. Well, that's not gonna happen. Alright. Can take you out all the same. Actually, what if you defended yourself? Okay. At least in this case, we'll be able to keep 4 characters. I'm sorry, Paladin. We'll avenge ya. Oh, man. If I can't take out one of them, I'm gonna be losing a lot of fellas. Ooh. I need the other 2 to roll damage. Okay, we got 1. Come on, don't make me death or glory the Berserker. Fuck! Okay. Yeah, I can't take out either of them. Okay, Sharp Shot's going down no matter what, but I think I could save the Brute at least. Alright. I only have enough damage to take one of them out. Which one are you targeting? The Brute? Oh boy. Or what? Should I try to re-roll this one, maybe? See if I can get, like, a cleave or something. Or maybe, like, you know, the non-damage side. Come on. Oh my god. Alright, in that case, I should probably have the Berserker not do anything. Right? Let him rest this turn. Let the Brute go down. I'll just have to try to roll damages for these last two here. Come on. Come on! Okay. Not gonna do much. So it all comes down to this. Oof. I have a 1 in 3 chance of getting a damage. Whew! Alright. Warden pulls through. Defeated heroes return with half health. Oh boy. Into a boss fight too. Oh, this is gonna be swell. Let's see how I can upgrade these fellas. So Warden can turn into a stoic. The self-shield was this. Redirect all damage and enemy effects from an ally to me. Self-shield. Shield myself for 3. I could upgrade the Brute into a Brawler. Rampage can be used if damage is lethal. This is 3 damage and self-shield, and this is steel. 1 hit for each shield I have. Let's see what these guys do. Poison and weaken. Oh man. 12 damage. Oh god. Summon 3 spiders. Oh god. These spiders don't have like a self-destruct ability. It's a swarm of them. And then this is kill the topmost enemy, the 10th HP. Huh. Wow, cold comfort considering you can just like summon a buttload of spiders onto us. Stoke's only going to be able to soak up so much damage, but the stun might not be the worst idea, unless the spider summons more, right? 1 stun isn't gonna do much against like 7 spiders. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do Brawler. Root items unequipped, which is the kilt. Oh! Turn that into all damage sides. In this case, would I be better off maybe putting this here? I'll put that there, enhance that, and actually do it like that. Yeah. Well, let's see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Oh, hey. Got insta-kill. Training Berserkers thing is no use here. Can do big damage to Tarantulas. You can pull out another 2 damage from another character. Actually, that works. Right. And Sharp Shot can do that. Take out 1 spider. And these guys can damage 2 of them each. Brawler can go blam. 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 Just multiple little cuts. Still means the sharp shot is gonna go down, but man. Oh. But we just have the big guy to deal with. Not the worst thing to happen. Actually, let's see if I can try to get another damage. Definitely don't want to do self-damage with Berserker. Huh. At least there's an incentive to not letting your allies go down, because since they only go back with half health, that could get you into like a negative feedback loop where you're just like taking damage over and over. Or your enemy's just like more susceptible to falling. Alright. Do that. This is gonna be like a defensive round, isn't it? And like so. 3 poison is nothing to laugh at though. Ah, frick. They're about to call forth spiders. Oh man, oh jeez. Ah, right, they've been weakened too. Which means... oh. Almost all of their sides are ineffective. Jeez. That kinda sucks. Oops. That's when your insta-kill whiffs, so... oh! The topmost enemy! We're the enemies to them. Or is it because they don't have any enemies, they decide to execute one of our heroes instead? Was that it? Well, frick. This might actually not be our battle. we might be cooked here. We might be donezo. Only allows you to attack the enemy with the highest HP. Get like a damage thingy on you. Right. Can I prevent you from dying? I don't think so. Guess we'll just block the Berserker. It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered. Oh, man. So we'll leave that and reroll. Definitely need to... actually, no. We're done. We're done. We're done. No, it's over. We can't survive this no matter what. Oh, wait. We might be able to. The Warden's gonna go down, but the Berserker is still gonna be standing. Hey. So this time the Berserker is gonna be the one to carry us to victory, huh? Holy crap. Just surviving by the skin of our teeth here. Tutorial. There is an option to bypass achievements and unlock everything. Well, why would I want to do that? Unlocking things is like half the fun. I mean, hey, if anyone else wants to use that option, more power to them, but that's not something I'm interested in. We have here a standard. 1 pip to all sides if equipped to a yellow hero. Whoa! It's actually pretty handy. And was this Boots of Speed? +1 reroll. Replace the left side with dodge all damage and enemy effects this turn. Could also be useful. Either of these fellas benefit from like a +1 everything. Berserker is like a double-edged sword here. Brawler might benefit if I give him one thing. Yeah, let's do the standard actually. Gonna move some things around again. Brawler can put the kilt back on. Actually put the standard here to boost all that. And then Sharp Shot can have all that. Alright. What these guys do. Oh, a lot of self-damage. They hit hard, but it's a bunch of self-damage. Zombie dies if it takes 4 more damage in a single attack. Okay. So it pays to focus fire on the zombie. It's like the equivalent of a shotgun blast, I guess. That's kind of like their take on the shotgun blast mechanic. Alright. So it's like all about the big swings here. That's like 4 self-damage, but it can take out a zombie. If I can eliminate some other fellas in the process, that might help. Fortunately, the Paladin's gonna have to hit a Fanatic with that one. Oh, the Brawler can also take out a zombie with that. What are they targeting? Okay, that one's targeting the Sharp Shot. That one's targeting a Warden. Okay, that's 8 damage. That's 6. I could save the... No, I can't save the Sharp Shot. Could I? That's 6. Oh, it's because I think a zombie's targeting them too, right? Yeah, so if I can eliminate a zombie... So bad. Yeah, I'll be able to take down 2 zombies at least. So I probably want to take down at least one of the cleavers, and they're both targeting the Berserker. Could swing for 4, but that's gonna be... It's gonna be his life there. Do you want to try to re-roll and see if I can... get the other side? Oh. Try that. Lock these in, but re-roll this one. Oh. Oh, hey, there we go. On the flip side, Sharp Shot also gets 1 extra damage. Okay, so now we can definitely take out 2 zombies and potentially save some fellas. So let's hit this guy. They're down. Go ahead and hit this guy. Ew. And... Oh. Yeah, the Fanatic will take out a character, but if we deal a lot to this fella, then they'll take themselves out with their own swing as well. Okay, and then we'll definitely shield the Sharp Shot. Warren's gonna go down. But hey, at least we'll have 4 characters. I just realized the Paladin's healing will actually come in handy here, because give them some health back, allow them to swing for Mondo damage, like that, and that. Yeah, okay, so only the Warden is now at half health. Okay, okay. And we can upgrade them again. Berserker into the Barbarian. They'll deal even more damage to themselves, but what do these do? 10 damage, death, death, I die. What are these other ones? Bloodlust, plus 1 pip for each damaged enemy. The bottom one is Stalwart. Bunch of shields and 1 big sword. Oh, that replaces the sides with blank. They're like purely defensive. Can either shield a bit, try for a big swing, but that also put him out of commission for a turn. Yeah, I kind of don't like a death or glory kind of character. Even if they do deal a ton of damage, that's... does not seem conductive. Alright, Warden items cleared. Which is actually just this. Yeah. Let's see, we have all fanatics that deal a bunch of self-damage and then a caw. After taking damage for the first time each turn, move back. So you hit them once and then they retreat. While the fanatics have a go at you. Alright. Oh man, this big hits is all big hits all the way through. Okay, so definitely keep the sharp shots 3 range here. Have something that can deal 4. It's just a paladin's thing. So what we could do is maybe have the berserker hit this one, right? They move back, but the sharpshooter can shoot them, take them out of the equation. Puts everyone else in a precarious state, though. So now we gotta, like, total up the damage such that at least one of the fanatics will eliminate themselves. What does this do again? Rampage can be reused if it's lethal, which is not this turn. I can at least shield up this spot to keep everyone alive. Can hit at least like one of these 2 fanatics to take them out of the equation here, so go with this guy. End turn. You're not going to be able to withstand another big hit like that. Aw, jeez. Okay. Can lock in that. Lock in that. If Berserker's gonna go down, might as well go down swinging, right? At least protect these fellas from an untimely end. Let's see. So if a target goes down, do they retarget? So we'll find out. Looks like they might. Okay, can at least let 2 of these guys take themselves out. The fanatic is trying to flee. Will you let them escape? Yes. I wonder if there's an achievement for killing everything in your way and another for being merciful when you're able to. Helm of Power. Double the pips of the left side. Okay. 2 random tier 5 items. I can either pick a good tier 9 item or 2 random tier 5 items. Don't know what they are. They'll be something. I'll say that puts it to kill at 14, but not be as useful as you'd hope it would be. I could combine water and the Helm of Power to create a really sick effect. Oh wait, this is +1 HP for each 1 HP, so it doubles your health? Oh, and that's the third option. So I could either take these 2 guaranteed or get 2 random items, which may or may not be helpful. I'd really let these guys do like pretty jacked up defense or let the Berserker do just like a super powered up swing. 1 in 6 chance for that. Hmm. Given how hard these guys swing, I don't know if much if extra health will be that much of a difference. Yeah, I should go for this. Double the pips to the left side, so I can boost that to 6. Yeah, times 14 wouldn't be much use here. This will be the last fight before the final boss. Oh, geez, gas. It's like a fart cloud. 1 damage cleave and also poisons them. So like a big swing for 7, and this is a kick. What does a kick do? Oh, 2 damage to everyone. Just kick them with your stirruped foot. Eh. Oh, that is a cleanse, though. Okay. Lock up there. What is this again? Oh! Oh, I see. So you add block to the brawler and then have them swing for harder. Yeah, Paladin needs some defense. Clap, clap, defense, clap, clap. Actually, should I reroll the Berserker's thing? One to 5 straight. I get like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the roll. Alright, well, that turned out to be a little worse. Okay. Maybe I should have put the ×2 helm on the sharp shot. Get the 1 in 6 chance to load that down. Anyways, we should focus fire on 1 enemy. This allows us to mitigate a lot of damage, actually, so this works out. Alright. It's not a roundhouse kick, it's a stomp. An earth-shattering stomp. Basically goes hammer down. Okay. Definitely don't want to cleave. Oh, man. Alright. So I get 12 damage. I can take one fella out right quick. Actually, do it like that. Yeah, that's exact damage. Oh, and then the Spiker will take a big hit. A sharp shot can finish him off. Oh, wow. Oh my god, everyone lives. That Echo really coming in clutch there. And the helm, for that matter. Holy moly. Okay, we can exert, because it's the... This will be the killing shot anyway. Alright, so everyone gets full health into the final battle here. Oh boy. One last class up. Can we pick from? The Berserker can class up into the Bash or the Eccentric. So the Bash will give them five faces with different things. They get a stun, they get a shield bash, an exertion attack, and then the highest enemy hitter there. And we also have Eccentric. 4 damage, the send also hits below the target. Luckily, we can give their blank sides ink, so it's not all bad. What does an archer do? Alright, so they just kind of like you with damage. That's why having a ranger is handy. And we have the claw here, which moves back after getting hit once. And then a dragon, which has a ton of health, but is at the front. So if you don't have any rangers, you're kind of dealing with like a tiny bit of extra damage, which adds up over time. Do you just want like a small source of shields and consistent damage, or do we want to be able to do like big hits and occasionally small ones? We're definitely not going to get that stun in. Definitely not, since the dragon has 40 health. Not till close towards the end, if at all. Essentially turns that into sort of a useless side. Let's go with a consistent 4, I think. Berserker items unequipped. We'll take the ink. Oh, I should probably give this to this ×2 helm to someone else then. Case, what about you? Can shield someone for 8. That might come in handy, right? Should probably see what the dragon's faces are. Cleave and poison. 15 damage to the highest HP, 5 damage to all enemies, so basically dragon gonna hurt. Dragon really gonna hurt. Hopefully you got like big defense. I guess that's where like the dodge faces come in handy, huh? Alright, let's see if we got what it takes to finish this one off. Okay, can at least take out the archer with that one. Yeah, won't be able to hit the claw too much, but... oh boy. If we don't do something, Brawler's gonna go down. Oh man. Alright. Gonna reroll all this, see if we can get ourselves some better defense. Alright, I'll take that for the eccentric. Damage heavy echo. I don't know about that. Okay, there we go. That works. Come on. Come on. 4. Frick. Yeah, Brawler's not gonna live through this. Here, I can at least take that out. And hit the claw. Smack the dragon down. Here. Oh wait, no, we can save the Brawler, right? We can save the Brawler. Though we got 2 HP. There's a very big action economy we gotta keep up with here. Alright, this is perfect actually, right? We can do that. And that. Oh, everyone's eating 5. I can roll these 2 maybe, see if I can get like a shield and heal. Alright, I'll roll with this. Okay, yeah. I want the eccentric to hit the one above so they can also hit the dragon. Alright, and everyone else throws out their attacks. Let's see. Should shield the Brawler some more, and you should shield the Sharp Shot. Okay, so we still got 5 characters for this next round here. Ooh, Cleave and Poison. Not careful, we could lose allies. How much damage is this? That 12, 15. They got 21 HP, so that'll bring them down to 6. It's very possible our 2 remaining characters could Get enough damage to deal with the 6. Or I could use a stalwart. I could. Okay, okay. So that'll save the stalwart. Sure if I'd be able to save these guys, right? No. Them either. Okay. Oh. So we'll protect the stalwart twice. And have everyone else swing at the dragon. Hey, we knew there might be casualties going into this. Oh no. Death or glory. Alright, we gotta lock that in. And reroll these two. Okay, no, we got it. 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 Right. Protect that for fun, and then... The dragon is slain! Classic easy. Ah! Get ourselves a nice little shield here. Very, very straightforward victory, right? Just, you win! They don't even have to say you win, they just give you the shield. I'm guessing that'll look different depending on, what difficulty you clear it on. But, yeah. We had an extra reroll. If it weren't for that extra reroll, I don't think I would have made it here. You can see how many times each person died and their final item equipped. How long that turn took. Or how that run took. How many kills, damage. Ah. Pretty extensive stats. Alright. Hey. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh! New hero colors unlocked, red and blue. New cool mode unlocked, shortcut. Hey. So I have a nice little laurel on top of that, so it does track your wins that way. But yeah, you can see here they have more modes than that. Over here, separated into separate categories. We have like cool, also. Not sure what shortcut does. And then we have crappy modes. And some other locked ones. That require you to do other things. This game has a lot of carrots on a stick, really, right? A lot more hero types to unlock. Oh yeah, red and blue. No greens though. What is a red? Oh, red is healers. Okay. Yeah, explains why my first run is like all orange, yellow, gray. I guess color kind of clues you in onto what they can do. So orange is like rangers, yellow is like frontline fighters. Gray is defense. Red, I'm assuming, is healer. Blue, I'm guessing, is like mages, so they have like all sorts of esoteric effects here. And then green, I'm assuming, are like debuffers. Yeah, got like unlocks here, right? You can see copy achievements, load achievements, copy pick rates, bypass unlocks, but extensive compendium here, so you can see what could potentially fight. Wow. So, like, any of these bosses could be a final boss? Not encountered yet, but they show it to us anyway. Guessing these are, like, mini-bosses, and these are enemies, right? Just divided into 4 tiers, sort of. The items you can find, right? Of various tiers, all the way up to Tier 0. Learn oof. Oof, 5 damage. Wait. Add possessed. Targets as if used by the other side. Plus 2 hits to all basic heal sides. Wait. These seem kind of useless. Permissive. Any keyword can be added to this, but it's to blank sides. They don't do anything to begin with. And we just get swaps, which really doesn't do anything. Cantrip and death. Activates during rolling if it lands face up. Death, I die. Well, they were like actively detrimental. What are these purple ones? These are like the trade-off tiers. Higher trade-off tiers. Makes them crazier and crazier. What is this? Must be equipped. Start of turn 1. I die. Dead crow. Man. Or are they cursed items? Is that it? Wow, they go up to like tier 17. Hyper use. Add hyper use to all heal self-heal sides. Can be used n times in a turn. What does n mean? How does n calculated? These are all the modifiers you can get. And they also have keywords and text mods. So I guess it's like a pretty easy to mod. It's a bit like code. So what, you just like type in some stuff and then it changes the underlying properties of a thing? It's actually kind of impressive, to be honest. Huh. If it's like easily moddable like this, oh man. Well, there's a lot to sink into here, right? Despite its like relative simplicity, there's certainly a lot of things you can do, and the variety of things you can get means that, as the overused phrase goes, right? No two runs are the same, right? This is certainly one of those you can. I say this a lot, but it's definitely like one of those games you can just like pop out, do a run, and then go about your day. But wow. I was not expecting a whole run of Slice and Dice to take 2 hours. To be fair, I was talking through a lot of that, but yeah, could really get lost in this one if you wanted to, right? Again, simple, yet there's a lot that you can get into here, a lot to sink your teeth into, as it were, right? With the moods and the characters and the items and everything. It's a big one, so yeah. I think that's going to be a look at Slice and Dice, though. Go ahead and exit out of here, right? We'll go back to chat. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in.